I'm Raymond Arroyo, sitting in for Laura Ingraham. An update tonight on a story we first reported here on the Ingraham Angle last month. That shocking video of hooligans throwing water at New York City police officers in Brooklyn. Then there was another attack, showing an officer making an arrest in Harlem, getting drenched with water, then hit in the head with a bucket. In the days and weeks to follow, more shameful videos of people disrespecting police have surfaced. These attacks are escalating. The New York Post reports chunk of concrete, bottles thrown at NYPD cops in separate incidents. Horrific attacks like these have moved from New York State GOP lawmakers to propose legislation making it a felony to dump water on cops, but some Democrats are trying to block it from becoming law. Joining me now to respond is Bernie Kerik. He's the former NYPD commissioner. Bernie, first of all, is the inaction from the NYPD and from the political establishment encouraging these new attacks we're seeing on cops?
Absolutely. What it does, it emboldens these guys to go out and do this stuff, and they see it on video. There's copycat attacks. So we're seeing it all over the country, not only in New York City. In New York City, you know, we've seen a number of them, but the New York City cops have laid back, haven't done anything. They're afraid of the mayor. They're concerned they're never going to be indemnified or supported by the mayor. And I've heard the mayor say, well, we're going to arrest them. Well, they're arresting them after the fact only because of public pressure. The cops should not be afraid to do their job because we have a weak mayor.
And do it in the moment.
Do it in the moment.
Yeah.
There are plenty of charges, whether it's criminal mischief, disorderly conduct, harassment, assault. There's plenty of charges these people could have been charged with, but they were not. And basically, when you watch these videos, I see cops that are afraid to do their job because of a mayor that is an anti-cop mayor.
Sean Hannity asked de Blasio about this just the other night. We're going to play a clip of that. Watch.
Here's my question for you. Every person on video that is assaulting...
Everyone who's committed a crime will be brought to justice.
Every single person...
Everyone who's committed a crime will be brought to justice.
Will you promise...
This is incredible. That's not a good enough statement for you, that everyone who commits a crime will be brought to justice? That's America.
Is everyone in that video committing a crime?
I believe our professionals who are police officers know who commits a crime, and they will bring them to justice.
Is that video...
Bernie Kerik, what kind of message is that sent to the rank and file?
You're looking at a guy that has villainized the cops in this city dating back to when his son was young, and he told his son that you need to watch out for the men and women in the New York City Police Department. Don't give me this garbage now, or everybody's going to be arrested. That's not the mentality of this mayor. This mayor villainizes the cops. He victimizes the thugs. He's done it consistently. And I think the men and women in the NYPD know it.
I want to show you this. This is Governor Andrew Cuomo. This is what he said about the spate of cop attacks.
The video of the cops getting doused with water and walking away was one of the most disturbing, embarrassing situations. I can tell you this. If that ever happened to the state police, I would bet you my bottom dollar that you would not see state police officers assaulted and they turn around and they get back in the car.
Your response?
Well, listen, I'd agree with him that it's disgusting and disturbing and all that stuff, but it's the Democratic leadership in this city and in this state and Democratic leadership around the country that's emboldening people to do this type of behavior. If we had governors and we had mayors and we had legislators that were supporting the men and women in law enforcement, there would be a different mindset. The cops today across the country, dating from Ferguson to now, you know, they're afraid to do their job. They're handcuffed.
Well, we're hearing reports from Times Square that on this 4th anniversary of the Michael Brown affair, that there was another cop who was jumped during an arrest, trying to arrest somebody in Times Square. How long will this go on? And when does somebody, either in the political state or national level, step in and empower these officers to do their job and protect themselves?
You know what happens, Raymond? This goes back to Rudy Giuliani pre-1994. Things have to get completely out of hand. The crime rate will go up. People in the city will be afraid. And then and only then will they elect somebody that gets out in the street and lets the cops do their job. But until that happens, this is only going to get worse.
Do we have the video, guys? We have. the Michael Brown protest. And this is just in, by the way. And in moments, you're going to see the cops attempting to arrest somebody. And again, you have people boldly attacking these officers while they're trying to protect citizens in the middle of, frankly, what should be a street and is now a pedestrian plaza. Watch this. The cops are surrounded by these protesters. I've never seen anything like this.
You know what? All I can say is, under Rudy Giuliani, that kind of stuff wouldn't happen. No. He would not allow it. You know, and for this to go on, these cops are basically they're coddling people around.
They're afraid, and the cameras make them more afraid because they'll be splattered on the
Honestly,
front of all these.
I can't blame them.
I don't either.
I feel sorry for them. Yep. And the union leaders will tell you that.
Yeah. Bernie, thank you so much
for being
here.